While trying to reduce its property tax requests, the Hastings City Council had a tense meeting last night. Ian is at the alert desk with the breakdown.
Alyssa, the City Council has been discussing budgets since April of this year, and they've struggled to cut their property tax requests by over $360,000. In a last-ditch effort to keep the reduced property tax request in place, the council told City Administrator Mark Funkey to cut city services. Funkey had employees work throughout the weekend to present budgets and find cuts and then share them with the City Council last night. The budget was sent to the council meeting around 3:30 on Monday, but the budget included specific, direct line item cuts to city budget. Some of those would have been things like the Aqua Court dates and hours, library evenings and weekends, as well as Hollywood movies playing at the Hastings Museum. After seeing the cuts that Funkey was proposing, Councilmember Steve Huntley from Ward 1 announced that he had his own budget proposal.
So I started looking at the budget and I went through. So if we can cut $449,504 out of the budget without doing any of Mark Funkey's things, who would be in favor of that?
So why are you calling this Mark Funkey's things?
Because you did cut these. Let me finish.
Based on what you all directed me to do.
That is correct, and you did a very good job.
Huntley received pushback from both Mayor Jay Beckby as well as other council members. Beckby was curious as to who was involved in creating the document that had not been submitted prior to the meeting. Ward 4 Councilman Brian Hoffman was upset that this document cut funds without knowing exactly what it was cutting.
I want to give credence here a little bit to Mr. Steve Huntley about this because he generated, but he doesn't have the context behind it. Because we haven't worked with staff on this, so they don't even understand what you're asking to be cut. I wish we would have.
I've had a call into Mr. Funkey since Wednesday.
Yeah, so you're proposing, yeah, I get it. You're proposing some cuts here, but you don't know what they are. And you had the entire city staff working on these budgets.
Hoffman then proposed cutting other areas that the city isn't using in order to keep city services intact, but still lower their property tax request. In the end, the council decided to amend the proposal to cutting an airplane hangar at the Hastings Municipal Airport. They're also passing on credit card fees from transactions with the city onto customers. The city's budget will go into effect when the new fiscal year begins on October 1st. We have reached out to multiple city officials for comment over last night's meeting, and we're awaiting responses.